Alright, y'all want to help me change this battery? And this is just a basically precautionary thing because this battery is 6 years old. And it has floundered a little bit one time. So it's time. Batteries are not supposed to cost $100 freaking. Excuse my language, but this one did. I'm not a happy camper today. Took the truck to the shop this morning, muffler shop. Me and the guy talked on the phone the other day for about 30 minutes. Out goes that one. The one that was in there is not the proper one to be in here anyway. And we talked on the phone, like I said, about 30, well, just a little while. I wanted a rough ballpark estimate, sort of almost maybe price. Okay, he come up with, looked up all the parts, all the labor. He come up with $225. Alright, get under there and cut the pipes loose and put all that stuff back in and do it right and all. I ain't got a whole lot of problem with that. Clean this while I'm in there. So he calls me, said before I fix it, I'll call you and let you know exactly what's going to cost you. I said, okay, good deal. He calls, I got your price. I said, okay. He says close to what we come up with, $415 plus tax. And I said, how you figure that's pretty close? That's $200 from what you said. Well, the parts cost more and this and that and the other. Well, you didn't know the parts cost more the other day when you looked them up. So needless to say, I still have an exhaust leak. And I will order that part, the main pipe, the biggest part of the problem. And I will just fix it myself. Now, while they had it too, I asked them to try to diagnose that, what I've thought all along was a vacuum leak. At least they did that. And my worst fear, something I had suspected but hope not, it is losing vacuum. When it's cold, it's fine. When it warms up a little bit, the metal on the intake manifold expands. The intake manifold is leaking right in the front, leaking a little bit of oil and a little bit of coolant. So, before I go anywhere, that has got to be fixed. And just so happens, I have done that job before, a couple of times, on different trucks I had. Now, once upon a time, I worked in a GMC dealership right here in town. Still there today. Started out, I had to have a job, didn't have a job. I was a car wash boy, detail man. Didn't pay a whole lot, but it was a job. As time went on, opening come up in the shop for a, what they used to call shop flunky. Changing oil and little tiny jobs like that. I think we had 6 or 7 certified mechanics, and they didn't like doing stuff like that, because it didn't pay anything. They asked me, would I take that job? I said, well, yeah. Paid twice what I was making at the car in the wash shop. So I would go. I've always been mechanically inclined, and I went in the shop, started doing oil changes, lubes, this and that and the other. They sent me to school for a couple of little different things, GM school over in New Orleans. And I learned a lot. I did a couple of manifold jobs, valve jobs, this and that and the other. Valve job, you take the heads off and send it out. The most of the work is done in the machine shop. So that is a job I can handle, I can do. And I'm mad enough to bite a penny in half right this minute. So I'm going to order the exhaust pipes, and I'm going to order a intake manifold kit, gasket kit. My truck is going to be fixed one way or another. That's the problem with it running rough every now and then and all that stuff. Because it's sucking air, it's not getting enough vacuum. That's clean. So, and that was at 8:30 this morning when I dropped it off. I'm just now getting back with it because there was 2 cars in front of me. I understand that. But I'm a tad irritated because I've wasted a whole day running around town waiting on this guy. I'm not going to badmouth him, but that's a list of, I've been to every shop in town now. That's the last one I hadn't been to. And he could have told me that over the phone to start with. And if push comes to shove, I can spend that money to do it if I had to, but I'm not going to. Principle of the thing. I will do it myself. So what do you think about that? Alright, let me get this battery finished put in. Now, let me tell you what makes me even madder. I just got off the phone with a local parts store. Guys, I cannot get them parts anywhere but Atlanta. Parts are over $200. The main pipe that I need. I can do without the muffler because I just figured I'd change it while he was in there. The part I need, $29.99. Local parts store. They'll have it here tomorrow. Intake manifold gasket kit. No, that was $24.99. The exhaust pipe, $29.99. $54.98 plus tax. For both problems, and I was about to get hosed. I won't call the name of the place. I know I'm not supposed to be up underneath cars. I'm not supposed to be doing all that kind of stuff, but good gracious, folks, come on now. I'll get it done. I may be back in a little while. Give me, I need a nail. Where's my nails at? I'm gonna bite one. Alright, not mad anymore. I'm all happy. Parts store's got my stuff coming, and I'll get started on that this weekend. Tomorrow will be a hot and heavy leather working day. That was supposed to be today, but things happen. So I'm not even mad because Mama said we're having spaghetti for supper. I'm not even mad about that. I got a brand new bottle of hot sauce, so we'll handle that. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for your support. I will see you later.